Namaste. My name is Rui Simra. I'm International Meditation Master. Today I want to speak a little bit political, but it's also funny. The USA has a money democracy. In the USA, the candidates for the nomination of the presidency needs the funding for his and her campaign. And that is the crux. The citizens of the USA can only vote for a nomination that got the money from mainly 400 families. 400 families. Okay, this means no money, no presidency. What the 400 families want, they get it, but not the people who votes. No? The public was concerned about the protests in Hong Kong because there is no real democracy. 1,200 Hong Kong citizens, this means 0.02% of the population, should decide which candidate for the nomination of the chief executive. That is not a real democracy. Even the 1,200 citizens were coming from the business and are loyal to China. Makes sense. No? The USA has exactly the same system. No money, no nomination, no chance to become president of the USA. 400 families in the US are the main sources for the funding of the presidential campaign. Besides that, the money was coming from Israel for the funding of President Trump. Okay, everything is easy. No? Boss tweet, this was a political, said, oh, got it right. I don't care who does the electorate as long as I get to do the nominating. Yes. If you control the nomination, you control the candidate, or you control the ultimate election or the politics. That is all. Texas got it even better. Only the white people could vote in a democracy primary. And the Democratic Party was always winning the election. This is democracy. No? The Africans should vote for the general election if they could be registered for that. The Democratic campaign needs to be private funded, so Israel is also funded. The money chooses the candidates and the people vote these money candidates. You cannot vote a different candidate, only what the money wants that you can vote. To get the money needs time and effort, so 30 to 60% of the senator work is to get the funding. They're working mainly to get the funding. For that is the senator. Okay. For the 2015 election, 400 families have given 50% of the funding. How much is the maximum to be relevant for electing the candidate? More than $5,000 funding. This means 55,000 people, and that is 0.2% of the USA population are relevant for electing the candidate. We have heard this before? Okay. China stole the idea from the USA for the election to Hong Kong because they have exactly the same system, even the same number, 0.2%. And that is violation of copyright. They cannot do such things. They cannot copy the American democracy system. Or I call it, that is Banana Republic democracy. Corrupt, over-corrupt. We saw this in the Afghanistan war. Totally corrupt. Yes. And Martin Gill, Harvard University president, did the biggest empirical study that's the representation of actual decision by the USA government for the last 40 years. Guess what he found out? How represents the decisions, or who represents the decision of the USA? The views of the economic elite and organized interest groups. Oh, this means the money and organized interest groups. No chances for the average voter to influence the decision of the government. Better to eat banana than to care for politics. In the USA, the money determines the nomination of the presidency. That is what is different from Hong Kong. I don't see it. So there is no real democracy in the USA. Thank you that I could speak about this. And